This is the Meta Ads dashboard of my client, and as you can see, in just 90 days, we have achieved 12,616 euros with this simple step-by-step system that I'm going to show you so you can do the same. And if you're worried about the Meta Ads budget that you need, don't worry, because with this client, we started with a budget as little as 10 euros a day, and it worked so well that we even hit 50 euro days on budget. So let's go straight into it. We're firstly going to go onto our website. This is the website of our client, and you don't really need the best web design, okay? As you can see right here, it's a very simple, it can even be a little bit ugly, but we have a great conversion rate of 1%. I cannot show the Shopify store right now because that is very private, but I can show you a little bit of the web design, as you can see right here. It is very easy to use, okay? If we click in a product, we can straight see the description and just add to cart, okay? Very simple website, very simple web design. The thing that you have to keep in mind is that you don't really need the best web design, but you need to have a simple step-by-step for your clients in order to see what's the description and what is the use of the product, and then have an easy access to buy the product. Okay, we use Shopify because it is one of the greatest conversion rates e-commerces, but you can use Woocommerce or PrestaShop or Webflow or other ones. And some things you need to avoid in your web design in order to not lose clients is add a lot of things that are unnecessary and not have a media responsive website. For example, this website, it works in PC and it will work also in phone, as you can see right here, okay? And there are some websites that the problem they have is that they are not media responsive. And they also have a lot of features and a lot of things in the website that may look good, but it doesn't. So again, take a look into this website. It's very simple, straight to the point. Here are the things we're selling. And if you go a little bit down, you're going to see the FAQ, okay? The frequently asked questions. And it's very easy to use, okay? The pictures we use is a before and after of the products. And this is a very good way in order to achieve good conversion rate in our website. Either you want it or not, it's very important that you take a look into your web design, because at the end of the day, if we improve our web design, we can literally double, triple, or quadruple the sales we are getting. So fix your web design before you start doing meta ads. That is the first thing. Now moving on to the second thing and the step-by-step on meta ads. It is really important always to obviously select sales campaign. There are two types of budget strategies that meta ads spenders use. In this case, we use ad set budget. This way, we're going to separate our ad sets with different age, different segmentation, and different products. The second thing, and one of the most important things before actually launching your ads, it comes to the data set, okay? The pixel and the API. A lot of e-com brands, they don't have active APIs, right? I saw some brands that they try to launch their ads, but they don't really know if they're getting sales just because they don't have their conversions API or the pixel active. So if you haven't done that, I strongly recommend you to take a look into that. There are a lot of videos on YouTube. I even have a video in my YouTube channel, but it is for WooCommerce websites, not Shopify websites. So if you have a WooCommerce website on WordPress, you might want to check that out. But if you don't, it's just a very easy step-by-step that you can follow. If you go on YouTube, for example, and you actually search for how to activate pixel for shop on Shopify, you're going to see a lot of videos like this that are really short and really easy to activate. Now, the third thing is that we have different campaigns, of course, but we're going to go over on our Shopify one that drove the most amount of money and the most amount of ROAS. As you can see right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ad sets that we've tested. That would be the first thing to take a look into your campaign. You have to test a lot. And it doesn't only come for ads themselves, but it also comes to ad sets with different products and different segmentation, different countries, and etc. As you can see right here, thanks to this test, we can see what are the best ad sets that drives the most results. And my strategy that I really recommend you to do is separate each ad set per product. For example, as you can see right here, the one ad set and the one product that drove the most sales is this one that is still active, and we're doing 30 euros on a daily basis. Thanks to that, you're going to assume and you're going to see what are the ones that doesn't really work. For example, we've put in 90 euros in this one and we've generated only 64 euros, so it's not really profitable. For example, this other one is a really great product where we used to do 7.5 euros a day, and then we took it to 15 euros a day, as you can see right here, and we invested 280 euros and we've generated over 1,200 euros. That is at 5 ROAS. That is the importance of testing different products, okay? If you have enough budget, and when I mean enough budget, I mean plus 30 euros a day, I would recommend you to do one ad set first to test your best seller product. And when you do that and you start having some revenue from the ads and you see that it's working, I recommend you to test your secondary products that you haven't tried that much and you think that they are going to have some sales. That is exactly what we did here. Okay, the fourth step is very important, and it comes to the placements we set our ads to. This is basically where you want your ads to be shown in Facebook and Instagram. Actually, we have different platforms, but I really recommend you to do Facebook and Instagram. That is what we did with the majority of our ad sets. Then go on to placement controls and select the best ones. In this case, I am selecting Facebook feed, Facebook profile feed, Instagram feed, Instagram profile feed, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram Explore, Explore Home, and Facebook notifications. Then I also tend to activate the stories and reels, which is one of the placements where most of the people spend the most time on Instagram and Facebook. So we have this on. Then you can activate, if you have enough budget, the search results. These are specifically for when people are looking for specific keywords in Instagram or Facebook. For example, I am looking for hair dryer in Instagram and it comes up different videos. You will be shown there because you are doing ads with search results on. This fourth step is very important because it allows you to not spend your money towards those placements that doesn't really generate money, or there are not really a lot of people looking to buy products. For example, if I am on Facebook and I am on the right column and I am watching an ad, I am probably not going to buy that product. So there are different things right here. This is what I recommend you to do. You can take a screenshot, but if you want to adjust it a little bit, I recommend you do it as well and you test it for yourself. We're moving on to the fifth step, and this is a very important step, and it actually is two things at the same time. Firstly, it comes to testing a lot of ads, okay? It comes to video production and picture production, okay? In 2025, 2024, 2023, those last years and in the next years, people live in a video-based world. So you need to make sure that you are doing videos. I see a lot of brands doing just pictures, and there is a very, very common mistake that a lot of brands make, and I strongly recommend you avoid that one. When it comes to brands that have products that show a before and after, I really recommend you to do video ads and some picture ads. So for example, if you're doing 6 ads, I recommend you do 4 video ads and 2 picture ads. So you can show the people the before and after in the pictures, and you can show the people in the videos how it's done, how it is used, what is the transformation with your product. In this case, we have a before and after kind of product. So we are doing just videos because we've tested, and that is the thing that works the best. Now, as you can see right here, we've tested plus 20 ads, okay? We've got a lot of ads, and we've made even more ads in this ad set. But the thing is, I just deleted them, okay? So as you can see right here, if we filter by results, you can see here are the 3 top ads we've made, okay? So they drove 2,000 euros, 1,000 euros, and 1,000 euros. So what we want to do is when we test ads and we see the best results, the best video ads that worked profitability, what we want to do is not just let them die, but take a look on those 3 ones and double down and do more of those. This way, we never run out of winning ads. The sixth step is a very important thing, and I actually think I should have added before the fifth one, okay? So when it comes to go to the ads library, okay, and search for your competence, okay? So if I am, for example, in the United Kingdom and I am looking, for example, let's say hair dryer, okay? Hair dryer. I am going to search for a lot of my competitors that are actually running ads on Meta, on Facebook ads, in Instagram ads, thanks to this platform that Facebook has. As you can see right here, this is one of our competitors. It was selling hair dryers. This is the example of a video. He shows you how to use the product along the video, as you can see right here. And then when you are convinced that this product is very good, then it takes you to their landing page. As you can see right here, it costs 52 euros. And as you can see right here, it's a very easy to buy, okay? You have a 40% discount that I can copy. I'm going to add to my cart. And then if I want to pay, then it's easy. I can just add my coupon. That is a very good way in order to get your customers to drive more conversions, okay? There is a strategy to drive more conversions, and it's called CRO, conversion rate optimization. So I really recommend you to use the Meta Ads library, as you are going to see a lot of your competitors and you're going to find what are they doing and how long have their ads been running for. For example, this ad has been running for since December 18th. So that means this ad has been running for around 2.5 weeks, which means this ad can be profitable. Keep in mind, the longest the ad has been running, the more profitable it is, because brands do not want to pour more money into an ad that doesn't really work. There are different platforms to search for winning ads and your competitors. This is the free version, okay? This is the Meta Ads library. But there are other ones that I used to use. It's called, for example, Foreplay, that you are going to see right here, foreplay.co. There are other ones that you can find on the internet. But if you don't have a lot of budget to invest into your marketing and you want to allocate the most amount of money into your ads, then I really recommend you to do Facebook Ads Library and then filter by dates, okay? As you can see right here, you can filter by, for example, let's say running before the 15th of December. This way, we're going to filter the ads that have been running for at least 3 weeks. And this way, we're going to find winning ads that your competitors are doing. And then moving into the sixth and last final step is to take a very deep look into your budget, okay? If you're currently your CPM stands for cost per 1,000 impressions, is very high. For example, here we have 3 euros because these campaigns work very well. But if your campaigns are around plus 25 euros, then you might want to take a look into your budget and into your ads, okay? A lot of the times, a lot of brands, they don't see results just because their budget is too low. So if you try with 10 euros or 10 pounds a day and it doesn't really drive conversions, then I strongly recommend you to try even more budget. Not less because it's not working, but more. Because keep in mind, Meta tends to test to a certain amount of people. And when it tests, for example, 1,000 people and they don't see any conversions, they need to test even more. So if you have a very low budget, such as 10 or 7.5 euros a day, the thing is that it might not have enough data to test. So that is why test, of course, with a low budget such as 7.5, 10 euros a day. But if you have the opportunity to invest more money, such as 25, 20, 30, even 50 euros a day for SAT, then I really recommend you to do that. That way, you're going to start seeing results earlier. You're going to see what ads work and what ads doesn't work earlier. And you're going to have more volume of sales if your ads are well done and are profitable. Keep in mind, the budget is just an accelerator of how fast do you want to go with your e-com brand. If you want to go fast and you want to test products and you want to test ads, then the effective and the optimized way is to have a minimum budget of 30 to 50 euros a day. If you want to go slowly and you want to test because you don't have a lot of urgency, then you can start with as low as 10 or 15 euros a day. So that was the video for today. As you saw, my clients are doing very well on Meta ads. And if you want my agency to take a look into your Meta ads and you want help with your ads to make them profitable and scale as fast and as further as possible, then you have in the description a link to go to book a call with me personally, so we see what we can do in order to achieve the best results for your e-com brand. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I really recommend you to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.